will be undaunted, I'm sure, by that. This is Tony Morley starting on the right for England. The header was from Busk, with Francis challenging strongly, and then the volley from Robson. The flag went up momentarily for an England player in an offside position. Mariner struck it well. Wilkins, didn't have to wait too long. It was Bertelsen who touched it from him. And Mariner winning a ball well in the air. Now Robson, can he keep it in? And Mariner again. And Ricks. England get the goal through Trevor Francis. Ricks had the first shot. Rasmussen could only get his body in the way. And Francis from right on the line. 7 minutes gone. But it was Paul Mariner who won an important ball then, and Brian Robson, who gave chase, turned it back, and then it dropped here for Ricks. Blocked by Rasmussen, and Francis scores. England have been working hard at their set pieces in training. Morley over the ball, then Ricks. And here's Morley. The linesman is flagging as Mariner goes in, blocked by Rasmussen, back from Wilkins, and finally the goalkeeper hangs on. And play is allowed to go on. Olsen. And it's Elkjær to take on Osman. And he's got the pace. And the referee had a good look. And no penalty, but England still in trouble. Olsen. Finally, Butcher gets some distance into the header, but Preben Elkjær felt that Russell Osman hauled him down deep inside the area in this incident here, when there seemed to be pushing from both players. This is Busk, and it's Lerbu who got forward undetected. Bastrup, and Olsen, and did Shilton get a hand to it? England think it's a goal kick, and the referee points for the corner. And Bobby Robson debates the point with Don Howe. Romfed, it's an imaginative pass that Elkjær finds on his right foot. He's a player with a very impressive goal-scoring record for his country, Preben Elkjær. 17 goals in 25 internationals before tonight. It ran a little kindly for him against Sansom, but he couldn't hit the target. Elkjær calling for the ball, played early, and he stayed onside and couldn't finish again when very well placed, having got past Butcher. The disappointment for Elkjær. Ray Wilkins has run back to talk to Butcher and Osman. But the ball played over the centre of the England defence is a problem at the moment. Elkjær timed his run well, had got the better here of Butcher, wanted to loop it over Shilton, but got too far underneath it. Exposed by some inventive Danish play. Olsen, who was a thorn in the side, and this is Bastrup. And if Denmark had matched the quality of their approach work with the finishing touch, they would have been back on level terms by now. Bastrup, the offender. But beautifully worked here by Olsen. A turn away from Neil. Bastrup found that Osman was taken away from him, but he fired wide. So too is Francis. Mariner's now made his move, and Rasmussen also made his, and uses the ball well for Hansen. The Danes racing forward, and this is Elkjær. round Shilton, and the referee was a long way away from the incident and looked for help from his linesman, and Lerbu has grabbed hold of Mr. Korver in his disgust that no penalty was given, and the referee in the centre here of a serious incident. He was only just inside the England half as this incident took place. Elkjær went crashing down as Shilton came out. Mr. Korver then found Soren Lerbu grabbing hold of his shoulder in protest. England with their nerves jangling. But here's Mariner. And now Francis. Robson, and Mariner inches away. Morley, well blocked by Rasmussen. I'm not sure how much he knew about it. Morley's volley. The goalkeeper got his knees to it. And finally, Graham Rix shooting wide. Bobby Robson has certainly been preaching the gospel of encouraging his players to shoot where possible. Morley struck it well as it dropped to him after Francis had been involved against Busk here. Swinging into the cross. Robson's header, and then Morley's volley. Rasmussen got his body behind it. Robson, it's a good touch. Lerbu responded. This is Bastrup. Another sweeping move from Denmark. Olsen, now surely that must be a penalty. Olsen tripped by Osman. Third time lucky for Denmark. They look to congratulate a fallen hero. You can see Olsen picking up a loose ball, and Osman was late. And I don't think England can complain. There was another attack that carried more than a hint of a threat about it. Bastrup involved, and then Olsen goes down. Now both Frank Arnesen and Alan Simonsen, who take the penalties for Denmark and have done over the past few seasons, are missing from this side. It's Alan Hansen who's juggling with the ball then. They look on with anticipation. England conceded a penalty here 4 years ago and have done the same. Alan Hansen was the top scorer in Danish football last season, has subsequently moved to Hamburg, where he's made a good start. And now he comes face-to-face with Peter Shilton. 1-1. "20 minutes remain. Decisively taken by Hansen. No chance for the goalkeeper. Goalkeeping of the highest order, and how England needed it. Hansen, one touch to control, and the second was well struck. And out of your picture, Bobby Robson is down on the touchline talking to Armstrong and to Hill. Francis! The substitutions might not be necessary. Francis restores the lead. Denmark went into this game feeling that they might be vulnerable at set pieces. And England profit from a corner. Taken by Wilkins. Butcher with a touch at the near post, and Francis gets his second. Rundfed. Hill's first task is to chase back. Bastrup. Shilton again, brilliant reflexes from Elkier's shot, which was instantly struck and arrowing towards the far corner. Elkier acknowledging the part played by Bastrup. Lerbu's early ball laid off so sensibly there by Bastrup, and Shilton beat it away. Olsen. Still Olsen, brilliantly done. Jesper Olsen with a goal of supreme quality. England just could not get a tackle in, and a 21-year-old who is making his mark so rapidly on the international scene with a solo goal that delights the crowd here. Three defenders to beat, a shrug of the shoulders, and they all went the wrong way. And Shilton, left exposed, could bring off no miracles this time. Olsen again. It's all over. England begin under Bobby Robson with only a share of the spoils. A dramatic finale, twice in front through Trevor Francis. Alan Hansen with a penalty there, congratulating the man who gave us a sensational finale, Jesper Olsen. A scoreline that England certainly can't complain about. Bobby Robson's call for spirits was well answered by his players, but time is surely needed for more refinement of the style. And certainly England struggled defensively throughout, as Jesper Olsen showed in the most dramatic of finales. A final score in Copenhagen. It's Denmark 2, England 2.